Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the darker side of cinema as we count down the top 10 most iconic movie villains of all time.
I won't waste your time or Catherine's time bargaining for petty privileges.
From chilling masterminds to relentless forces of evil, these characters have left an indelible mark on the world of film. Who is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. So grab some popcorn and get ready for a journey into the realm of cinematic villainy. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our cinematic explorations. Number 10. Hans Landa, Inglourious Basterds 2009.
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not?
Quentin Tarantino has crafted a series of outstanding crime and thriller films. Yet with the release of Inglourious Basterds in 2009, he demonstrated his prowess in delivering an exceptional war movie as well. The narrative unfolds in Nazi-occupied France during World War II, weaving together the stories of various characters engaged in their distinctive struggles against the Nazis. Taking center stage on the German side is Hans Landa, portrayed by Christoph Waltz, who commands significant screen time and leaves an indelible mark. Waltz's casting is spot on, and he effortlessly captivates audiences with his portrayal of Landa, a character simultaneously viciously intimidating and occasionally charismatic, ultimately revealing a self-serving agenda. Landa stands out as the film's most compelling character, and Waltz's Oscar-winning performance solidifies its place among the timeless greats. Number 9. Lord Voldemort.
The boy who lived. Come to die.
While Lord Voldemort may not make a physical appearance in every installment of the Harry Potter film series, he emerges as a central antagonist throughout all 8 movies. His influence is consistently palpable, even when he remains unseen. As the narrative unfolds and the tone becomes progressively darker, Voldemort garners more screen time and significantly shapes the overarching plot. Ralph Fiennes deserves credit for crafting Voldemort into an unforgettable villain, infusing the character with a compelling intensity starting from 2005's The Goblet of Fire onward. Furthermore, his character boasts one of the most malevolent names in the realm of fiction, often being referred to within the wizarding world as He Who Must Not Be Named. Number 8. Regan MacNeil, The Exorcist, 1973.
Mother, please! Please, Mother, make it stop! Do something, Doctor, please help her!
Initially reserved and creatively inclined, Regan MacNeil, a young woman in William Friedkin's The Exorcist, undergoes a disturbing transformation, displaying peculiar and aggressive conduct as she falls under the possession of the demon Pazuzu. Rapidly establishing itself as a horror classic, MacNeil's character became instantly iconic, largely attributed to the intense and Oscar-nominated portrayal by actress Linda Blair. As Pazuzu inflicts torment upon MacNeil, the once timid girl gradually descends into a monstrous state. Even after more than 50 years since the film's debut, it's not challenging to discern why this malevolent entity has maintained its relevance, sparking widespread public hysteria. Number 7. Annie Wilkes, Misery.
You dirty bird. How could you? Misery Chastain cannot be dead.
Misery spirit is still alive.
I don't want her spirit! I want her! And you murdered her!
In Stephen King's Misery, the utterance of the 5 most chilling words is,
I'm your #1 fan.
and the speaker is Annie Wilkes. Initially presenting a seemingly benevolent demeanor as she cares for Paul Sheldon following his car accident, Wilkes transforms into the quintessential movie villain when her hostage-holding intentions are revealed. Wilkes doesn't shy away from violence. In a disturbing act known as hobbling, she inflicts severe harm on Sheldon by breaking both of his legs when he attempts to flee. Strangely deriving pleasure from this cruel act, she ensures his complete incapacitation. Number 6. Anton Chiger, No Country for Old Men.
You gonna clamp him, buddy?
Can you get those chicken grates out of the bed?
What are you talking about?
Anton Chiger's unnerving portrayal in No Country for Old Men stems from his composed and strategic demeanor, marking him as a truly frightening cinematic antagonist. Armed with a captive bolt stunner, Chiger goes beyond being a mere violent psychopath. He adeptly maintains his composure in intense situations. What sets Chiger apart is his unsettling capability to prepare for the worst. Witnessing him conduct precise surgery on his injured leg showcases his meticulous approach. His remarkable ability to persevere and adapt to challenges, often in silence, adds an extra layer of terror to his character. Coupled with his distinctive coin toss, a determinant of one's fate, crossing paths with Chiger is a prospect best avoided at all costs. Number 5. Hans Gruber, Die Hard. In contrast to the Joker, Die Hard's Hans Gruber is solely driven by financial motives. His elaborate scheme to pilfer $640 million in bearer bonds serves as the catalyst for John McClane, portrayed by Bruce Willis, to undergo a profound realization of his place in the world. Similar to Hannibal Lecter, Gruber possesses keen intellect and sharp wit. These attributes become evident as he strategically takes control of Nakatomi Plaza, contributing to his portrayal as an impeccable movie villain. Driven by a clear purpose, his sophistication is only equaled by his complete lack of remorse in attempting to murder over 30 hostages. Number 4. Thanos, Avengers, Infinity War 2018.
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Even the finest superhero films often prominently depict clashes between forces of good and evil. While the heroes may possess flaws and the villains may harbor understandable motives, the distinction between protagonist and antagonist is typically evident. Thanos, prominently featured in Avengers, Infinity War, stands out as a distinctive example of a superhero villain. This is due to the in-depth exploration of his motives, as he emerges as the central character in Infinity War. In the 2018 film, Thanos enjoys more screen time than any other character. Although he made brief appearances in previous MCU movies, his pursuit of eliminating countless lives to avert overpopulation is most thoroughly examined within this singular narrative. Audiences gain insight into his perspective, even as they grapple with the ethical concerns surrounding his questionable methods. Despite these concerns, Thanos' quest remains captivating, further underscored by his formidable power, including a victory over the Hulk in one-on-one combat prior to acquiring all the Infinity Stones, solidifying his status as one of the most compelling movie villains in recent memory.
You should have gone for the head.
Number 3. Darth Vader, Star Wars. Young Anakin Skywalker matured quickly, yet in the eyes of the Jedi Order, his growth followed an undesirable path. Darth Vader serves as a vivid illustration of the consequences when one allows hate to flow through and embraces the dark side. Despite being among the most iconic villains in cinema history, it's challenging to harbor disdain for him because of his undeniable coolness. However, the Star Wars saga relies on such darkness to illuminate the light. It's no secret that the Force is equally potent in Anakin's son, Luke Skywalker, who stands as both the protagonist and the opposite of Vader. The profound divergence in their approaches to the Force contributes significantly to Darth Vader's enduring impact. Number 2. Hannibal Lecter, The Silence of the Lambs.
Closer.
While many cinematic antagonists typically rely on physical strength to overcome their adversaries, Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs takes a distinct approach through psychological manipulation. In the narrative, Hannibal delves into the psyche of Clarice M. Sterling, played by Jodie Foster, compelling her to divulge personal information in return for crucial details to track down the serial killer Buffalo Bill. Hannibal Lecter skillfully intertwines truth and deception to craft narratives that engender trust from both his former patients and Sterling. However, in the course of his manipulative tactics, he also brings forth their darker inclinations. Number 1. The Joker, The Dark Knight.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you
stranger.
Certain antagonists in movies lack a discernible motive. Instead, their desire is simply to witness chaos unfold. Heath Ledger's depiction of the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight goes beyond mere acts of petty crime and witty one-liners, revealing a portrayal that delves into the true essence of evil. The character is a remorseless sociopath, committing killings without a shred of conscience and engaging in psychological warfare with Batman for reasons that remain obscure. While robbing a bank for financial gain may be a common motive, the Joker's inclination to set money ablaze for sheer amusement diverges from the conventional desire to use wealth for goods and services. Well, there you have it, folks, the top 10 most iconic movie villains of all time. Did your favorite make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow movie buffs, and subscribe for more cinematic content. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, stay villainously entertained.